Hello everyone, welcome once again. Here in this video I'm going short. This is the London session silver bullet. You can see the time is 3 a.m. right down below here. It's about 3:35. So I'm going short right now. My stop loss is at 1.05502. Okay, and the levels that I want to see as drawn liquidity, I actually posted it on my Twitter. That's my X. So if you are not following me, if you're following me, you would have seen it. I posted it beforehand. Like I posted it before I started this trade that I want to see that sell side get taken out. It's like a signal, but I don't tell people to use it as a signal, but it's something to that effect. And that's just the benefit. If you want to find the link, check the bio. That's my bio here in this YouTube channel. You see the link there. Is it the bio or the description? Just check on the YouTube channel, you'll see it there. So the way I was trading off this balance price range, this is a short-time balance price. As you can see, it's a buy-side delivery, sell-side delivery, but it's overlapping and I don't feel very comfortable in it right now. And I might want to take off this trade and wait for more information to if I will be selling short again. So yeah, I just killed the trade and I want to see if it will displace to the downside, because this balance price range is a very strong PDRA, and once price begins to disrespect the balance price range, it tells you what? If a strong balance price range is giving up, what does it mean? You just might not be in sync. So I actually went long again, and here is the sell side, the same level I applied on Twitter, on X, Twitter, 1.05321. That's the sell side drawn liquidity. So I saw the down animation I wanted to see, so I took a selling. And you can see where I placed the stop loss, 1.05503. What was the last one? 1.05502. Do you know I didn't get, price never got to that level? So this is actually showing you that that's a low hanging fruit objective, by the way. So I've just taken out partials. You can just rewind the video, you see I've taken partials. So it's just showing you that even although I know prices, most like when I'm telling or speculating that I want price to go to this direction, so that's the sell limit. I want to take more entry, like I want to pyramid more entry after taking a partial. So that's the sell limit. You're seeing me making adjustment right here. I just made the adjustment on the sell limit. So I was talking about something. Can I recall anymore? So I think, well, I can't really remember what I was trying to say. You can see even I myself, even though, okay, yeah, I remember now. I said I'm very right 90% of the time when I'm speculating, like, okay, I want price to come to this level, I want it to go to this level, and I want it to stop here on higher time frames and all those kind of things. Like I'm 90% accurate in doing that. I can do that. That's my strength. So if people are saying, oh, strength and weaknesses, that era is my own strength. I can do that over and over and over and over and over and over. Check my pre-week analysis, they say. So I'm managing my risks. You can see that. I just threw the stop loss right there. So you can check my pre-week analysis. You will see a lot, like precision is there on a 90% basis, even more, sometimes more than 90%. So that's my strength. And that doesn't mean that if I'm trading at times, I don't make errors like you see I just did now. It never got to my stop loss, but for the sake of the balance price range with experience, I should just have left it, but there's no problem, I've gone short already. That's how I correct it. It's okay. I did the wrong thing, okay, but the trade, which is the setup, is still valid. So I just go. So my risks, I cut it in half this time around. Usually I used to trade it completely, but for the sake of what? This sell limit. And look how many fair value gap. There's one here and there's another one here. I want this first fair value gap to act as a breakaway gap. This one should be a measuring gap. So I want to see price want to gravitate into there. I want to take more sell position, like I want to add more. I've sold here initially and I took a partial and I want to sell again. If price will be giving me an up, I don't know if it will do that. You can see it's like it's wanting to run away, but if it will do that. So if this is your first time watching the video, you can give me a thumbs up. Even if you've been watching all along, encourage me with a thumbs up, and you can subscribe for more info if you haven't. Wow, I like this. I want to see someone who can do this, and just subscribe. You'll see the notification. You can turn it on if you will, and you'll be able to get a notification when I drop my pre-week analysis. And if you want to check my handle on Twitter, X, you can just check the bio of this YouTube channel. You'll see it in there. I think it's the only link there for now. So you can go straight to my handle and you can be able to. Well, I've said it. Don't use it for signal, but you can just use it as, okay, this is as a support, as a crutch to enhance your trading. Okay, this is what it's saying. Let me see how it works, and for you to learn, if you just be, and even if you've been doing before, for you to, okay, wow, this is something I can incorporate into my knowledge, what I already know about price. So focus on price right now, and price has been not, it's been just okay right there. We've just right there has been, you can see the arrow, you can see the limit here has been taken as over here. That's the limit. So I've been filled now, and see how price went into that fair value gap right there. So the midpoint, I'm enough for this upper portion, that little fair value gap there. I don't want price to go in there. Why? Well, if we're really bearish, there's no reason why we should do that. This should be like an institutional order flow entry deal. Well, if you don't know what an institutional order flow entry deal is, no problem. Just there's nothing wrong with that. If I can see a setup and I can actually take a trade, or if I can just have an opportunity to teach it, I can do that. But institutional order flow entry deal is a partial entry into a gap or an inefficiency. Like once it enters a gap like this or inefficiency, you don't want to see it go even to the midpoint. No. Like it's just one of four. So, and one thing I used to anticipate, so I want to check the higher time frame because that's not acting ideal as an institutional flow entry deal. But let me see. Okay, everything is still okay. So I check higher time frame to set my limit if I want to take partial. So somebody asked that question, what time frame do you trade with? Like you can see how I'm trading now. This is the time frames I use. But I go to higher time frames to look at where I'll put my buy limit, sell limit, where I'll be, for more information. So you see, I just saw that low right there and I'll be using that low. So that's where I'll be putting a limit because I want to take a partial. So the trade is still valid. So you can see how did we get to 50% of this inefficiency? No. For really strong one with experience, so I'm just trying to copy the level. So I place the buy limit right there as I copy that level. And let me tell you something. I'll come back to the institutional order French deal. You see this dotted line, which is horizontal, green. Are you seeing it? Yeah, that's my limit. I'm putting it there at 1.05356. Do you know why I put it there? If you watch my pre-market opening analysis, which is what you call top-down analysis, that's before the week open. I did mine on Saturday or Sunday, just before the market open. So see how price is moving well. You watch price as you're listening. I told you this level, a very specific level. That level is green line there. The green dotted horizontal line. Let me tell you what it means. I'll show you in a moment. So institutional order flow you should not get a second repricing, a very strong one. Sometimes it does, second times I'll just look at this not. But once, like just in one entry and boom. Those are kind of like in that kind of instances you can put your stop loss right above that high. Price is not coming there. If it comes in there, that's not a real institutional order flow deal. Yeah. But for exception, because you might be anticipating institutional order flow deal, like in this case now I wanted it, but it went there one more time. But did it go to the midpoint? Never. So that's just it. So that's just it. You give allowance, but you want to see that precision. So I'm anticipating price to want to draw down into this buy limit that I just set below price, and that's it. And if you notice something, the risk has increased as I took in more short. Like when I went in this partial, it increased. So I'm trying to take a partial out here so I can actually mitigate this loss. Like I want to, as much as possible, remove or cut in half the risk in this trade. Okay. So it's 4 a.m. That's London. The silver bullet is from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. New York local time. I did a video on that, how to know the exact time to trade the silver bullet. If you want to know that, well, let's focus on price while I talk on that. And once it gets pricing, I'll talk about one. I'll tell you why of this line, and then the silver bullet time window. I'll just rehearse that. Maybe I'll tell you a few, and that will be it. So I want to see price go into that limit. So I'm not just placing the limit on random levels. No, I'm not doing that. There's specific levels. So hey, calm down. Ideally it's 4 a.m. So I want to work on my risks now. Okay, right there I've been repriced. You can see that I've been booked in profit as a partial profit. So what will I do? Nominally the risk has reduced more than half, right? But still I want to reduce it further. Do you see that? Plus one. That's it. So even if I'm getting stopped out, the commission will not touch my initial profit. You get it? You can never get stopped out on a negative balance. So risks removed and cost covered. You see that? Now, why did I place my stop loss there? There's a reason for that. So let me show you for those who cannot see it, where you can see plus 17 You can rewind the video, 17 something, 17.50, whatever. So this inefficiency, price might want to come in. I don't want to do that for heaviness. Yeah, this is the line. Previous week's tail upper quadrant level. You can see that. So this is previous weeks. The tail was pleated into 4 with a Fibonacci. Don't get confused. If you don't understand, I'll tell you where you can understand better. Okay? And that upper quadrant, which is the upper 25%, is 1.05352. That was where I put my limit. If you watch my top-down analysis, you will know exactly why. Oh, so I'm walking the talk, right? Yeah, so now I have a free ride to my destination. That level, I used as a draw on liquidity, and I told you before the week open, like it's in the video. I will try to check it. I'll drop the link in this description, and if I'm able to find the minute timer, I have not done that now, but if I find the minute timer in the description of this video, I will drop the minute timer and the link to the video, so you won't have, because the video is a little bit long, so you won't have to. There's a lot of things covered, very rich. You should even watch everything, but for the purpose of this video, straight to the point, I'll just find the minute timer and write it like in a bracket or just before the link of the video in the description, so you can just go straight to the minute timer and just skip right to that point and watch it. So I have a free ride to my destination. I want to see. So you could see price didn't come in here. I put my stop loss in there because price might want to come in there. I'm giving an allowance, but right now I don't think price is gonna do that. Why? We're really heavy, so this is like a break-even gap. I want to see it come in here. So I want to it should really come to this level. That's what I want to see. So if you like this video, you can subscribe to this channel. You can tell me, okay, I want to suggest this, do this, or I have a question. So feel free to comment your questions and tell me your suggestions, okay? If it's something very good, I can incorporate it. So feel free to do that. Come to daddy. I'm calling you. Come in here and let me end this. So it's for my stop loss. Truly, my stop loss is by partials 1, and most importantly, by what? Time. So it's price and time. With what price does to trading to key levels and the time it does that. Those are the two important factors that actually determines or makes me move my stop loss. Okay, so I want to see it come into this level right now. It should really come in there, and there will be it. So you can see this exit was almost perfect. Wow. Yeah. So that's the level. It's not a random level. So I just, I've been saying it in the previous analysis, but let me just walk the talk. So I think price should want to gravitate in there. I think I've clarified institutional order flow into due. Just scratching the edge. Just scratching the edge. There's more to it. That's I've been booked out in profit, and that's it. Booked in profit. And institutional order flow into due, I've discussed on that, and also I think I talked about that upper quadrant. You want to understand, I'll drop the link in the video. The link to the video in the description here, so you can watch it. So that's the detail of the trade. The silver bullet I use here is the London silver bullet, 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. New York local time. How to set you can see the details. So how to set the time is also in that video. Hopefully you glean some insight. Have a great trading week ahead. Enjoy your weekend. If you're watching the weekend, enjoy your trading, and I wish you success, and give a thumbs up, and you can subscribe if you haven't. So that's the details. So you can try to do this with your market replay, okay? You can try doing this. I'm just really showing that. Look at this execution, okay?